The defense will get its turn today to call witnesses in the trial of a St. Anthony police officer. Officer Yanez is on trial for killing Philando Castile after stopping his car last summer. That case gained national attention when Castile's girlfriend posted that live stream of the moments after the shooting on Facebook. Prosecution out to prove that Officer Yanez was not justified in his use of deadly force. Mary McGuire has been in court following this case for us. She's live this noon outside the Ramsey County Courthouse. Mary?
Good afternoon, Jason. The prosecution formally rested their case early this morning, and then it was the defense's turn to try and convince the jury that Officer Yanez acted in self-defense. Now, the first witness for the defense was St. Paul Fire Department EMT, who responded to the scene moments after Castile was shot. He testified that when Castile was being loaded onto a stretcher that night, he heard something metal fall out of his pocket and fall onto the ground. After that, a nearby police officer yelled "gun," and later that EMT saw that gun on the ground. The next witness was St. Anthony Police Chief John Mangseth. He told the jury that Officer Yanez was set to be promoted prior to the shooting, acting as one of the public faces for the department in the community. Both sides grilled him about how officers are trained, reaction time, and the use of force on the job. When asked if deadly force would be permitted if an officer was told by a driver that they had a gun, but they reached for it after being told not to, Mangseth responded that it would be concerning and he would expect actions to be taken based on how quickly things can happen. However, on cross-examination, he said he would have told a driver who admits they have a firearm to put their hands on the steering wheel where they could see them, but that ultimately every officer needs to use their own discretion in certain situations. Now, Officer Yanez is expected to take the stand in his own defense at some point during this trial, but the defense has not really been showing their cards as to who will be called on that witness list. It could happen as soon as today or as late as tomorrow, Jason.
Yeah, interesting strategy. Do you want to get his testimony in the minds of jurors right away, or is that the dramatic conclusion before closing arguments? We'll see what they do. Mary McGuire in court, thank you. Police officers